In this video, we are going to see about decoders. So decoders are nothing but they are a combination of logic circuits. They are designed to detect if there is a specific combination of inputs are occurring in our input stream. For example, if this is your set of inputs 1 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1, right? So you can use a decoder to check if you want to check see if this combination is happening occurring in your input. For example, 0 1 0 1 combination is there in your input, right? You can check that using a decoder. So this bit is occurring here, right? So if this is really occurring in your input, that you can check using a decoder, right? So a decoder has n number of inputs, right? And 2 to the power n number of outputs, right? So the decoder has n input lines to handle n bits, right? N number of bits. So it has n number of input lines, and it has 1 to 2 power n output lines to indicate the presence of one or more combination of outputs, right? So if your decoder is having for example, it is having 3 input lines, right? If it is having 3 input lines, the number of outputs will be 2 power 3. That will be 8 output lines, number of output lines, right? 8 output lines. So this is about decoders. So let's see what a decoder can do, and we can design a basic binary decoder now. So can go to this basic binary decoder and write here a basic binary decoder, and this information I obtained from Digital Fundamentals by Florian Jain, right? So suppose you have to check the presence of this input, presence of this combination here 1101, if it is occurring in your input string. So how can you deduct this, right? So if you want to deduct this, you can form a logical circuit using an AND gate, right? So what is the purpose of, what is the use of an AND gate? So the AND gate will be giving you high output, right, when all the inputs are high. So this is an AND gate, this is an AND gate, right? So the output of the AND gate goes like this here. For example, the output is X. X will be 1 when all the inputs given to the AND gate are 1. For example, if you want to check this 1101, right, you can design a circuit like this. And the circuit can be having input stream like this. For example, this one here in this example, it is the one, this one is the least significant bit, and this one is the most significant bit, right? So you can design this. For example, the least significant bit can be indicated as D0. So the D0 can be directly connected to the AND gate, and the next bit, right, it should be having, this line should be having a NOT gate connected to this like this, and you can name it D1, and the next will be D2, and D2 will be directly connected to the AND gate, and the last one will be D3, right? D3. So D3 also will be directly connected to this AND gate. So here you can see D0 is carrying the least significant bit, and D3 is carrying the most significant bit. So D0 is carrying 1, and D1 is carrying 0, and again D2 is carrying 1, and D3 is carrying 1. So in this specific circuit design, so this D0 is directly connected with this AND gate, so the output will be same here is 1, right? So in D1 you are having a NOT gate. So the duty of the NOT gate is to invert the given input, right? It will be inverted to 1, right? And D1 is connected to AND gate, also this is 1, and D3 is connected to the AND gate, this is also 1. So all the inputs are 1, and the output is going to be 1, right? The output is going to be high. So that means this D1 is getting a low input that is inverted into high output, and that is given to the AND gate, right? So for example, if the input stream is 1 1 1 1, all are ones, right? The D1 will be having this 1 instead of 0, and the NOT gate, it will be inverting that 1 into 0, and this, the output of the AND gate will be 0, because D1 according to this example, right? So D1 according to this example will be giving you 0 here because of this um, NOT gates, right? So this specific circuit design will be used to test if there is the presence of this binary bit combination 1101, right? You can also check the presence of this binary bit 1001 using this specific circuit combination, and you can use uh, uh, AND gate for this. AND gate can be used here, right? So the output of the AND gate will be high when all the inputs are going to be high. Now you can see D0 will be this carrying this least significant bits, and D1 should be connected with a NOT gate, and you should be having a more NOT gate, and D3 will be connected directly with the AND gate. So this is D1, this is D2, and this is D3. For example, in the given example, you can find the D0 is 1 and D1 is 0, D2 is also 0, and D3 also 0, right? So this 1 will be connected with this, so high voltage and high voltage, and D1 is now 0, so this 0 will be inverted into 1, right? And D2 will be inverted, D2 is 0 and it will be inverted to 1, and D3 is directly connected to AND gate. So 1 1 1 all are ones, and this AND gate will give you high level output. So why it is giving high level output? All of them are ones, right? But here in this given string, these two bits are 0 0, that has to be inverted, so that is why they are we are getting ones here, right? So since these two bits are inverted, that means there are presence of low levels, I mean 0 zeros are present. So that means we can come to the conclusion that the given string is 1001, right? For example, if you are using a NAND gate instead of this AND gate, right, your NAND gate must be able to supply low level output in the outside, right? If all the inputs are high, the NAND gate will be giving you low level output, right? If you are using an AND gate, your AND gate must be giving you high level output, right? That depends on the nature of the gate you are using, and have to apply some common sense to understand this, right? So this is about a basic binary decoder, and this is a very specific design, right? So these circuits will be able to detect a specific combination of input bits, right? So decoders are many types, and in the next video we are going to see about 8 cross 3 I mean sorry 3 cross 8 decoders, right? So 3 cross 8 decoders, 3 cross 8 decoders. So these 3 cross 8 decoders, which we are going to see in the next video, will be having 3 inputs and 8 outputs, right? So we will be seeing how the decoders are designed, the truth table, and the simplification of the truth table, and mathematical expression, I mean logical expressions, and in the end we'll be drawing the logical circuit diagram for this 3 cross 8 decoder, right? So if you have any doubts, please put it in the comment section, and thanks for watching.